then he says, I haven't had sex for ages. I met a guy at a club in Bali on a Tuesday night, and I saw him and I was like, oh, fuck, it's a bit of my type. He's like tall, dark, handsome, tattoos. We chatted a bit, like not much banter. He's kind of like hot but dumb. But anyway, went home with him and I got on the back of his bike, and this should have been the first red flag. He was driving a Harley Davidson, and in Bali that's completely redundant. Stopped at Pit Stop on the way home. If you're in Bali, you'll understand that Pit Stop is a late night burger place.
There you go.
He ate his burger in 3 bites. This is important for the story later. Anyway, we went home and
back to yours.
Back to my place. So he gets in my bed and starts watching the soccer, and we start cuddling. And then he says, I haven't had sex for ages. And like we started kissing, I think. And he's like, oh, can we just cuddle? And I was like, why are you in my bed? Anyway, we went to sleep. I woke up in the morning. I always wake up earlier than everyone. I went to the bathroom. I went back out to the room and I was like, it smells in here. And he'd moved around in the bed a little bit, and there was like a stain on the sheets. And I was like,
oh my God.
I think I was at the end of my period. So I was like, did I bleed in the middle of the night? Like I would realize. And then as he moved again, I realized that no, he'd shat the bed.
Oh.
And it was not a little bit of shit. It was shit everywhere. And so because I'm so polite that I just kind of like turned around and ran out. So he shut the bed. And then he, kind of got up and got out of bed and had realised obviously what he'd done. So when I came back the next time, he was in the bathroom where he'd taken the sheets off, and he was like, yeah, I'm sick. And I'm like, yeah, mate, you reckon? He fell asleep holding the hydrolyte, and he tried to have sex with me, but he was wearing my T-shirt, which is a guy's T-shirt. So he tried to have sex with me after he'd shat in my bed, and I said no.
Can I just ask, how did he try and like, what was the line?
We were sitting down, I think, and he was like cuddling up to me, and his dick was in my back, and I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
The confidence.
And now the dick is hard. Of course it is after
with a shitty ass.
He's hard dick. I love it. He's like, let's give it a go.
And I don't know, like a guy with a T-shirt on and no pants. No, it's
this is dick hanging out from the bottom of it.
Nah, it's not hot. Like, fuck.
That is hilarious.
And eventually I had to be like, I'm going to the gym. I'm fucking whatever. I'm moving to Africa. Like, you need to leave my house. And he's like, I'm sick. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you can't drive. Get picked up. Leave. And he left, thank God. And then he kind of messaged me and he was like, it was really good to meet you. I'm sorry. You might need to wash the sheets.